Okay, I just put my baby down for a nap, so let's talk about newborn sleep here real quick. There are 5 things that I want you to remember when it comes to newborn sleep. The first one is no naps over 2 hours. Newborns will typically have one long stretch of sleep, and you want this to be in the middle of the night. So during the day, no naps over 2 hours. Let that longer stretch be at nighttime. Number 2, nurse or feed them every 3 hours until you're ready to put them down to bed. Some newborns like to cluster feed, so this doesn't have to be a rigid schedule. You can cluster feed them, but I do try to stick to every 3 hours during the day. And then this leads into 3, 4, and 5, which is 3 Bs: bath, bottle, bed. So no matter how crazy your day is or what it looks like, if you nurse them every 3 hours during the day up until you're ready to put them to bed, then you do the whole bedtime routine. That's gonna be bath time. The warm water from a bath causes vasodilation and it helps to calm your baby down and get them ready for bedtime. And then bottle. I like to know how much my baby has had before I put him to bed, and especially if I'm gonna try to get him to stretch his sleep. I'll also post another video on about how many ounces your baby should get depending how many weeks old they are. Newborns are always about 3 to 4 ounces though. And then bedtime. When they have about 1 ounce left of the bottle, I'll burp him real good, and then I swallow him up nice and tight. Then I'll bring him in his room. I'll put the sound machine on loud. All of the lights are off, the little night light on. I'll just gently rock him in my arms in his room because I want him to see where he's falling asleep. One tip that I read when I had my first baby was that you want them to see where they're falling asleep. Because imagine falling asleep on your couch and then waking up at your neighbor's house. Sometimes that's why newborns wake up and they start crying, because they're scared and they don't know where they are. So you want them to see the environment that they're going to be falling asleep in, so that when they wake up and they look around, they're familiar with it and not scared, and they can just fall back asleep more easily. So those are my 5 tips for newborn sleep. I hope this helps. Get some rest, moms.